Hello, good morning, children. This is the next video, video 11. So, in the last video, in the 10th video, I had explained example 6 and 7. Okay, now example 8. So, example 8, what does it say? Of course, it is all section formula problems only. But you see now there is a special thing here, because worked examples or examples done by the in the textbook, they will all be something special will be there in it. And if you understand that only, those only, you will follow, you will be able to do the exercise problems. So find the coordinates of the points of trisection. What is the meaning? We'll see now. Trisection. That is, see, they have given the meaning also. Points dividing in three equal parts. Okay, that was the meaning. Of the line segment joining the points A 2 minus 2 and B minus 7 4. This problem can be done by two methods. Now, I'm going to do both the methods, because for some the one method will be easy, the other method will be easy for some other students. So it is like that. It is such a this one, anybody can follow any method you want. So see here, I am taking the two coordinates. I am writing the names there, A and B. This is the line. So minus 7 and 4. Now they are asking you, find the coordinates of the points of trisection. Points which are dividing this AB into three equal parts. So that means there is one point here and there is one point here. Equal point. Equal. It will divide. This is equal to this is equal to this. Okay. So now let the coordinates of P, let this be P, and this is X, Y, let's say, because we don't know the coordinates. So let the coordinates of the point P be X, Y. Of the point Q, let it be some other name we shall give. But of course, we can give or we need not give also. No problem. We can find there. Let's see now. So, yes. So let the coordinates of 1 minute P divides. Yes. So there is this point. Let us not write anything now. Let's see. Now see, this point P, whose coordinates are x, y, it is dividing this AB in the ratio 1, and here from here to here it will be 2. Okay. So let P and Q be the points of trisection. And let P's coordinates be x, y. The other one we need not, we can find out easily afterwards. Be the points of trisection, and let P's coordinates be x and y. Now see, you should understand now, this point P divides. When you mark like this, you should understand the point P divides AB, P divides AB in the ratio, we have to consider like that, in the ratio 1:2, because equal parts I have marked here. So this is one part, and from here to here it will be two parts. So anyway, this point PXY is dividing AB in the ratio 1:2. That is the meaning. So point P divides AB in the ratio 1:2. Now this is an important sum. It comes for 3 marks. So if it comes, you must be able to do. And you have to write down like this. Then only they will understand, the examiner. Now let P divide AB in the ratio 1:2. So we know the ratio. We know the coordinates of A. We know the coordinates of B. But we are asked to find the coordinates of P. So P, we know it divides AB in the ratio 1:2. So we know the ratio. We know the coordinates of this point. We know the coordinates of this point. It is just like the example 1 which we did. Okay. So I am going to write now x is equal to, we can find the coordinates of x. How will I do? You know that I will write the ratio, but of course m1, m2, x1, x2. So if I do that, then I will surely remember m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. So it is just the sum what we did in this one. Now this formula we have written. No. Now we can write here, if you want, 1, 2. 1, 2 means the ratio 1 and 2. And the x coordinates of these two I will write 2 and minus 7. The x coordinates of these 2 points, 2 and minus 7. Then I'll just mark like this. It will be easy. So this is equal to, I'll continue here, 1 into minus 7 plus 2 into 2 by, it will be very easy to write 1 plus 2, which is equal to minus 7 plus 4, minus 7 plus 4 by 3, which is equal to minus 3 by 3, which is equal to minus 1. So we already got the coordinates, x coordinate of P we got now, minus 1 we got. Now similarly you want y now. So y is equal to, okay, m1 y2 plus m2 y1. Why I am writing the formula? Just for that half mark, what you should get. So this is equal to, I'll write here the coordinates. So 1 and 2, I'll write the ratio 1 and 2, and then minus 2, 4, and then cross multiply like this. So what it will be, 1 into 4 plus 2 into minus 2. Now this is to get the coordinates now. So we have to follow this, and they have given the ratio by 1 plus 2. So this is equal to 4 minus 4 by 3, which is equal to 0 by 3, which is equal to 0. So finished. We have got the coordinates of y. This coordinate y also we got. So finished. So what we do? Therefore, point P minus 1, 0 divides AB in the ratio, hope you can see, in the ratio 1:2. Now this is one way. We have already got the coordinates of this, no? Now what you can do is, you can find the coordinates of Q. Again you can take it as xy. Find the coordinates of Q by taking the ratio 2 and 1. Just like this you can follow. Okay, 2 and 1. So that is one method. So by one method, I'll just write here, by one method you can find coordinates, of Q. You can find Q. Thinking again xy. You can find Q xy, taking the ratio of A and B, dividing this point Q divides in the ratio 2:1. This is one method. By second method, I'll tell you, it will be still easier. What is that? See here. This point, it will be, because these two are all equal parts, again this is one part, this is one part. This will be midpoint of PB. Because we know the coordinates of P now, to write the coordinates of Q, it will be very easy now. You have learnt the formula. So by the second formula, taking Q as the midpoint, okay children, as the midpoint of AB, Q, not AB, sorry, PB, of PB. Because see, I told you 1, 1, 1. So this Q, as you know this now, you have found this point already, minus 1, 0. And this you know B, minus 7, 4. So you can take this Q as midpoint of PB. In the beginning you couldn't take, because this P will be the midpoint of A and Q. But you didn't know the coordinates of Q there. So you couldn't take that midpoint formula, you couldn't use it. But here you can use 1:1. I hope you follow. So taking Q as the midpoint of PB, I will find now the coordinates of Q. It's X. I will find how? By the formula x1 plus x2 by 2. x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. I'll use that formula now. I wrote the formula. So Q's Q, Y, X, Y, these will be the coordinates. So this is equal to, I will do here only, so that it will be easy. Now what's the time? I should see. Time is 12. Okay. I'll just do it fast. Now minus 1 minus 7. Minus 1 minus 7 by 2. Minus 1 minus 7 by 2. And 0 plus 4 by 2. 0 plus 7, 4, 0 plus 7, 4 by 2. So that will be the coordinates. So minus 8 by 2, which is equal to minus 4. And this is 4 by 2. This will be 2. So finally, I'll write here, coordinates. The coordinates I have found here. This is nothing for explanation. For you should know, no? You should find here only. So that's why I am writing here. The coordinates of Q are minus 4. X coordinate is minus 4 and Y coordinate is 2. I have found here, and that I have written there. So minus 4, 2. Now this is the way how to do it, and by taking the midpoint. And the other method I just told you, take Q's ratio, X and Y you put here again, and it is dividing in the ratio 2:1. You should take like that, 2:1. That way also you can do to get the coordinates of Q. So this is a way how to do the sum. Okay. Then comes next sum, the example 9. So finally, what are the coordinates? What are the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment joining A and B are minus 1, 0 and minus 4, 2. All those note or something, everything is given here. Same thing what I explained, it is given in the note. Okay, children. So you have to write down all these sums, worked examples, I mean sums which are worked out in the textbook, those also you have to write. And then you have to, now example 9 and 10. Example 9 and 10 I am going to do in the next video.